Chris, you heard of EYL, right? Are you leisure?
Yeah,
they reached out to you. You been talking to them?
Yeah, we talking to them. Yeah, we talking to them. We were gonna do Invest Fest earlier this year, but we just weren't ready. We didn't feel comfortable launching. We want to make sure we're ready when we launch, and we believe their following is they got a solid following.
Yeah, they do.
And so we just want to be right when we get with them. We dealing with them. We're gonna work.
I can't wait till you get on that episode, man, because they took off, man. I just see where they came from, and to and also to hear what you're doing. I can't wait to see you on there, man. I know it's just a matter of time.
They cool, man. I love their brand, man. I always love, to see Black success like that. I think it's a good look. It's all mental from them, right? So they've achieved what they've achieved all through their mindset. Mm-hmm. And so I think that's healthy. That we need as much as that available on these social media platforms as possible, man, on this television. Because we got a generation of kids coming up now that, they need to see this stuff in order to just kind of change the way they look and think about how they can achieve success.
I think when it comes to EYL, I have to be like, you don't want to hear that from me because I be on his neck. I was talking about Invest Fest early, man. I actually ran into Ian in New Orleans. I know I told you about it, Anthony. I know I told you about it, T, but it's a cool dude, man. Cool dude. Kind of chatted to him about investing. He was just cool about my RIA and everything, man. But like they platform is huge, man. Like it's just salute to them, man, because what they got going on, how they helping the culture, man, is nothing like
free jewelry on there, man. Just free information, educating the culture, man, from a whole different lane. And I think that's dope. But about what you just said, Anthony, about the next generation, what could be some words of inspiration, in a sentence, or kind of like your pitch toward the next generation, some words of inspiration.
Man, use this internet for value, man. Like you have to take advantage of what's in front of you, man. The internet offers us a level of power that just never existed before, to the culture, right? It's almost like for now, the playing field is level. I'm in McCall, Alabama, man, and I have this ETF on the stock exchange. I have, this app going to the marketplace. That capability with no internet just don't exist, right? And so consume yourself with value and knowledge by way of the internet and less of the social media aspect of, entertainment. Find ways to use it to add true value. Like for me, man, I don't really do a lot of social media. I'm really serious about that. I probably give social media I'll say maybe 30 minutes a week, if that. I promise you, I can do it. But I use this internet to generate all the value I add. Every aspect of my life, financial aspect, is generated by way of the internet. And so that will be my advice, man. Like take advantage of the moment while it exists, and try to create. It's almost like you could build houses and all of the material necessary to build is right here. You don't even have to go anywhere to get the materials. It's right here. And the internet is the land that you have to build on, and it's unlimited right now. You can just, build whatever that meets a need in the marketplace. And so I guess that's why I encourage. On one side, that's a tech side. The other side is the stock side, right? You can, again, with the internet, before the internet, you had to call somebody to buy stocks for you. And if you didn't qualify financially and meet what was necessary, that guy ain't gonna talk to you. Now, anybody can have a brokerage account and leverage the internet to participate, and so that's why Bob is such a the app is such a big benefit and a big tool, because we removed the barrier, right? The barrier was still, anybody can do it, but you still have to know what stock to pick and when to buy and when to sell it. Well, with Bob, that's no longer. Now you can use the internet, use this Bob tool, put your money in, and get exposure to a very lucrative industry, and over time build that wealth necessary to pass down to your family. So if I'm 18, 19, starting a Bob account, by the time I'm 35 or 40, my stock portfolio is on. Ooh, Jesus, I can imagine, man.
That's what I was saying. Man, I'm like, man, those credit card people be at the HBCU campus, and I'm like, Bob was at that campus. Like, hey, create a Bob account. Put $100 out your refund check in there. Man, that's wild, man. About to change the game.
That's a game changer, man. Like, and like my kids, man, by the time they turn 18 and 19, man, they Bob accounts gonna be thick. Cause I'm constant with theirs, man. Every month I'm putting back. And as we know, the market has over the past 100 years trended up. The value of money goes up. So just investing in it over time, it's just, you're just going to see the benefit of that. And so we encourage investing. We would love for everybody to be on Bob. We know that's not realistic, but even if you're not on Bob, you need to be in the stock market. The stock market and technology affects you no matter what profession you're in. So those are two things you need to be well versed in at some level and exposed to some kind of way. So that would be my knowledge, my advice to these younger cats.
So where do you see, I know, Bob is where it is today, but where do you see Bob in 3 years and 5 years?
3 to 5 years?
Yeah.
We want to have achieved 1 million Black investors in the market. That's what we want to see. 3 to 5 years. Yeah, we want to break this whole pattern of so the way most Blacks are investing in the stock market today is by way of a 401k, right? If they have exposure, it's by way of a 401k. But when you think about, the successful trucking companies or the successful lawn care guys, the successful AC guys, successful plumbers, like they're self-employed, so they don't generally have retirement plans set up for themselves unless they have a financial advisor, which is rare because, again, when you're dealing with us, we don't really trust nobody. Like, I mean, you want me to give you what? How hard I had to work for this? That's our attitude. You know what I mean? We might give you a little bit. Hey, and so for us, seeing those guys leveraging Bob to get their exposure and build their wealth, because like that's just not available today. And so we are about getting as many Black investors in the market as possible. And so if we can exceed 1 million in the next 3 years, we've achieved one of our milestones for sure.
Hey, well, I can tell you right now, man, once I download it, every time I'm sitting beside somebody, I'll be like, you got your Bob account? That's what I mean. Like, hey, man, get your Bob account, man. Put you $50, $100 in there, man. Like, listen, I'm going to be y'all spokesperson. It sounds super dope to me. I got an E-Trade account. I ain't logged in months. It's like, I mean, hey, it is what it is. But I'm like, with Bob, it's definitely something I want to be a part of. And it sounds like something I think a lot of people, and you're going to get probably capture a larger, younger audience for sure, considering kind of the culture behind it and kind of what it brings to the culture. So I can't wait for it, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, we're excited, man. And the brand too. So our brand, our merchandise is about the same thing, right? Again, we want finance to feel like us. So you're going to see the baseball caps. You're going to see the T-shirts when I'm speaking. You rarely see me in a suit or, in a financial manner, just because that just intimidates. The topic is already intimidating, right? And so dressing in a manner when you know the audience you're targeting, they really like, I want to, but I don't really know. You want to just kind of bring it down. Let's bring it down and make it a lot more informal and still translate, the value that's out there for you. So that's what we're about. We want to make sure people know, like, we just like y'all. Like, we started just like y'all. And we trying to share how we were able to get where we are. And here's something we created to allow you to do such a thing. So we're excited about it. We need to get you on the podcast, though, man. So one thing we do on our podcast is we do a shout out to a Black-owned business, man. Anywhere.
Put that OG on there, man. Put that OG on there.
We cool with it, man. We shoot you out. We about that, man. Like,
can't wait.
All of us have to do it, man. Like, in order to truly impact change, we doing our thing with Bob, but Mario doing his thing, you doing your thing. We all collectively have to be doing a thing for us to really move the needle, right? And so we always support Black-owned business. We're about that's what Bob stands for, Black-owned business. So
like
we can send shots out. That's what we want to do. Represent the culture, man.